Once upon a time, there were two hamlets whose livelihood was farming. Between these two hamlets, there is an oldest figure named Puyang Depati. This Puyang Depati acts as a mediator between the two hamlets who are at odds with each other.
How is it going? As the days go by, the harvest results are decreasing. After a long time, if you continue like this, the court suffer a big loss. I agree, but where do we can get income apart from the harvest?
When Sari and Karyati were complaining because the harvest was decreasing day by day, suddenly, some residents of the Pangkalan Balai hamlet arrived, who seemed to have reached the end of their anger.
Hey you, resident of Sak, you have crossed the line. You have taken rights in our area. What do you mean? Don't pretend you don't know. This is agriculture area. Why do you attacking it? Where are you from? This is clearly agricultural land belonging to our village. So Hamlet. Look, agricultural produce in all other hamlets is really increases. There is no way we will just take the harvest from your land.
And then, when they were arguing, Siti approached Sunarti and Ningsi in the middle of their quarrel. When the residents of these two hamlets were arguing, it turned out that Puyang Depati and Sak Ayu were walking and saw them arguing.
Look, Puyang, there's a quarrel going on between the resident of Sak and the resident of Pangkalan Balai. I'm worried if that is not resolved, something will happen.
You wait here, Sak Ayu. Don't come any closer. Even though I had divided the respective areas evenly, there was still a commotion.
Puyang Depati immediately approached those who were arguing about land.
What else is this?
Puyang, Sak residents are taking land rights belonging to Pangkalan Balai. I don't accept it. I feel it's unfair, Puyang. That's not true, Puyang. This is really our area. We really remember where Puyang divide our lands. That's right, Puyang.
Dan itu maksudnya Sunarti, this is indeed the area of Sak Hamlet residents. The Pangkalan Hamlet residence is on the other side.
That's right, Puyang. But I think the Sak Hamlet's land is wider than ours.
Puyang has shared equally, so you don't have to be worried and just be calm. Apologize to them.
No way. I think we are innocent. You guys really have big ego and don't have any guilty feeling. It's hard to talk to people who always think they're right.
Never mind, don't continue. Now you guys all go home. I have any other business to do else somewhere. Go home!
It turned out that only the residents of Swak Hamlet had returned home, while the residents of Pangkalan Balai Hamlet were still staying there, and Sunarti began to plan evil intentions.
Hey, come here, composer. What's wrong, Sunarti? Why did you call me? I have a good plan to enlarge our agricultural land. Our agricultural land to so larger than the land of Sak Hamlet. How? We will just move the stakes so that we have more land. Will we get caught? Don't worry, they definitely won't notice. Oh, okay. We will carry out our work.
They arrived in Swak's Hamlet agricultural land. Sunarti and other residents began to carry out their bad intentions.
Kartika! Ainur! Come on! Accompany me to Karyati house.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, what do you want to do? You guys don't need to know. Let's go.
However, in the middle of their action, without realizing it, there were some residents of Swak Hamlet who were passing by and saw their bad action.
Guys, look! There are many people there. Where? It's in the rice belonging to our village.
Let's wait from a distance so we don't get caught. Come on, let's move the stake before anyone sees your action.
Come on.
Come on. Okay, come on.
Hey, what are you doing? Why did you move the stake?
Who to move the stake? We just confirm it. The stake had fallen.
Don't lie! You don't need many excuses.
I don't lie. We clearly saw you move the stakes. You still went to touch it.
Come on, let's just go for here. Everything we do always be won in the eyes of the residents of South Village.
Sunarti and the residents of the Pangkalan Balai Hamlet began to move away from the rice fields.
Hey! Where are you all going? This problem is not over yet!
Halimah, just leave it alone.
Yeah, let's just monitor the movement of the residents of Pangkalan Balai Hamlet until Puyang Depati gives them a strong warning.
This incident makes the residents of Soak village and the residents of Pangkalan Balai Hamlet even more at odds. Puyang Depati has a child named Tahaji. Tahaji is married and has 3 children named Tasaimah, Tasaiyah, and Sak Ayu. One night, Tahaji's wife dreamed that one of their children had a blessing that made the harvest become abundant.
Thank you for coming here, my son, my daughter-in-law, and my grandchildren.
My father, I have a complaint. How is that a villager harvest decreasing over time?
Father also feels confused, my son.
My husband, last night I dreamed that one of our children had rice luck.
Who is one of them?
I don't know, my husband. I'm confused between Tasaiyah, Tasaimah, or Sak Ayu.
Okay, Puyang will ask for the Almighty for guidance, so that we will be guidance for by the Almighty.
The next day, Tahaji and Mahesa asked Puyang again whether he had received an answer or not.
Hey, you guys have come! Come here!
How come that? Have you got answer?
I've got the answer, my son. That turned out to be your third child, Sak Ayu, to the one that has the rice luck.
That's true, Dad. I still don't believe in that truth. How do you prove it first?
Okay, we will prove it. We will bring Sak Ayu to the rice field so that she will pray for the rice seedlings that they will be protected from disease and bear lot of fruits.
Without Puyang, Tahaji, and Mahesa knowing, it turns out that Tasaimah and Tasaiyah were eavesdropping on their conversation. Tasaimah and Tasaiyah were very jealous of Sak Ayu because she had the rice luck.
Sis, look what's there. Be quiet. Don't make a noise or you will find out. Why does it have to be her who has the look of rice look? Why not us? Yes, we are all getting sad. That's why we don't want you all have the luck.
The next day, Sak Ayu and Tahaji, after returning from the rice fields to pray for the rice seedlings so that they would avoid disease and produce lots of fruit. On the way, they passed Mahardika and the residents of Pangkalan Balai at the hall base talked about them because they were jealous.
Look at them, running out of the fields. Suddenly, their harvest will be abundant.
Huh? What do you mean, Mina? How come there is so much abundance while our village rice field lets little yet?
I heard that the grandchildren of Puyang Depati have an excess of rice lot. That's why they produce abundant crops.
Whoa, that's true. This can be what we have to tell the older citizen.
That's right.
Links and City is here.
What are you calling us for? Have you guys heard the news from Sok Village? Yes, we have heard about it. It's really upsetting. Even though their land is no longer as large as yesterday, their harvests are more abundant than our village.
Not as big as yesterday. What do you mean?
We moved their land stakes, so that's our land was bigger than theirs. But it turned out that they had golden children, which was more profitable than having large land. Never mind, it's okay. Let's just see how they are in the future.
Wow, that woman is very beautiful, look kind, and has rice luck too.
As the years passed, it turned out that without Sak Ayu realizing it, there was a resident from the hamlet of Balai who fell in love with Sak Ayu, and tried to win the heart of Sak Ayu and Sak Ayu's father.
Excuse me, Princess Ayu, where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. Just walking around, looking at the rice field.
Oh, I see. I'm Mahardika from the Pangkalan Balai Hamlet. Can I accompany Princess to tour the rice fields in our part of Hamlet?
That's absolutely fine. With pleasure.
Okay, Princess. Okay.
Why does the rice look wilted? And it looks like a lot of it has died.
Yes, Princess, that's how it is fine the last few weeks. The quality of rice has been getting worse.
Okay then. I will try for your rice, and tomorrow I will help you cultivate the rice.
Okay, thank you very much, Princess Ayu.
After Sak Ayu finished praying for the rice fields, not long after, Mahardika expressed his feelings for Sak Ayu.
Ayu, can I say something to you?
Yes, what do you want to say?
Actually, from the first time I met you, I start to like you. Ayu, would you like to be my wife?
Actually, I can't answer that. I leave the answer to my father.
Okay, Ayu, I will ask your father directly.
Okay, come with me to meet my father.
Then, after they arrived at Sak Ayu's house, Mahardika immediately conveyed his good intentions to propose to Sak Ayu.
Excuse me, sir, ma'am. I am Mahardika who comes from the hamlet of Pangkalan Balai.
Yes, please sit down, son.
Okay.
Wow, we have a guest. Ayu, please make a drink for our guest.
I'll come back for a moment to make the drink, sir.
Okay, Ayu.
What are you doing, son?
So it's like this, sir. I have good intention to propose your daughter, namely Ayu. I really serious about my decision. I really fell in love with your daughter. I already asked to my father and mother to have approve of our relationship.
Thank God, I'm really happy when there are men, both, and in making decision. My wife and really support and approve your relationship. I hope Ayu can more afforded with you.
Yes, son, I agree with my husband. We approve your relationship.
Thank you very much, sir. I feel very happy that you have approved of our relationship. What if this wedding takes place next month? Do you and ma'am agree?
Yes, I.
Okay, sir.
Please drink up, sir.
Thank you, my future wife.
1 month later, Sak Ayu and Mahardika got married, and Sak Ayu lived with Mahardika. So, Sak Ayu left Swak Hamlet. This marriage became a bridge for the residents of Balai Hamlet and Swak Hamlet to make peace and practice farming together. Finally, the hamlet of Pangkalan Balai and Swak Hamlet lived peacefully and worked together. And indeed, their hamlet became very prosperous and successful. From the togetherness that had existed, Puyang Depati wanted to merge the two hamlets into one, and they happily agreed.
Tasaimah, Tasaiyah, please make an announcement so that the residents of Pangkalan Balai Hamlet and Sak Hamlet will gather here.
Okay, Puyang. Hey, all the residents of Hamlet and Pangkalan Balai base, let's come here and let's get here.
What's going on here?
You will find out later.
Okay, residents of two Hamlet, here I have a goal to combine you two Hamlet so that we can do good and prosperity for each other. First, I will ask for the representative people from the Swak Hamlet. Do you agree?
Yes, we agree. But what about the Pangkalan Balai Hamlet? We disagree. The important thing is we make a profit too.
How about you, my granddaughter? Do you agree?
Okay, I agree, Puyang. For the sake and residents here, I will help plant rice and pray for them.
Okay, for now and the future, I will combine you two Hamlets and we will name it for Sak Ayu. Do you guys agree?
Finally, the two hamlets changed their name to Sak Ayu, which at that time was led by Puyang Depati. Sak Ayu hamlet has become a very prosperous hamlet, and its residents are very harmonious to this day. The moral value of the story is, from the story, we know that don't easily feel jealousy and did bad things to other people, like what the residents of Pangkalan Balai did to Swak residents. But we must imitate the attitude of Puyang and Sak Ayu, who always try to maintain peace so that they can create harmony and happiness for everyone.